6 hours. Take one.
I am Mr. Jared Dillard. I am the TV production instructor for Auburn High School in my 4th year. Tiger TV is our 2nd level class where we focus on doing live to tape broadcasts for the school. So we'll put together a traditional news broadcast. It's a lot different than what other high schools do when it comes to news production. We want to do it live to tape. We want to make sure we do it just like they do in the professional industry, and we want to make sure that the way we do this, kids can transition straight from in here to a news station and it'll feel just like at home. So it is a lot of work. I would go to say it's probably the toughest class here on campus because of all the pressure. Imagine every project you do can be seen by anybody. That's a tall task to ask 15, 16, 17-year-olds to do each and every day. We work on a one show a week schedule. Usually that show is being filmed on Friday. So Monday we'll come in, we kind of reset, have our big meeting. This is what we're going to cover. This is the stories we're going to cover. These are the packages we need. These are the interviews we need. This is the graphics we're going to need. That's Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, along with the rest of Monday, sitting down, getting those interviews, scheduling those out, going out, getting whatever we need. Y'all have to communicate to figure out who gets to that win. And no, we got to get it come back. Right? You got one. Okay? Does anybody have any questions? Right? I missed book about soccer. That ain't left yet. Let me sleep tomorrow. All right. Does anybody have any questions, comments, concerns?
Can I go good now?
Yes.
Sorry, kind of excuses.
So Monday we normally just decide, like we brainstorm and we decide what we want to talk about for the Friday show, like if we want to do a soccer thing or a different type of like information for news. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday we normally go out and we film that if we're participating.
I was gonna do like one question.
Oh, one question.
Oh. Where graduation is happening.
Graduation's on May 22nd at the Sanford Stadium.
Tiger Connect schedule. So know that we have a little bit less time than usual. But number 2, all your videos, right? There shouldn't be any more recording right after today. You should have everything. You have 3 days, right? You should have everything you need, whether it's B-roll, interviews, whatever, unless something like really messed up happened. Right?
Sorry, sir.
Because Thursday, we're tying it all together with the script, with the Excel sheets, all of that, right? Because we're doing this show on Friday, okay? So I don't want to hear any stories about, oh, we couldn't do this. You have 4 days. I've had a student do a 10-minute short film in 4 days. If y'all can't get a 2-minute video done, then you ain't built for this.
It's definitely stressful, especially when you have to film something else, like on top of that. It's just really just focusing on like the task at hand at that moment and just like pushing past the nerves and like realizing that this is not just for me, this is just like a team effort.
My brother, it's a red button. You press it and it says record.
Oh, I did press it, but I guess.
Yeah, at the wrong time.
That's my bad, for sure.
And to kind of see what that broadcast live to tape side is. It's stressful, and it can be. But we want to make sure that when a student leaves the class that they're able to go out independently. And that's kind of the big key word, independently. When you task students to put together a show for 2,200 kids for the biggest high school in the state, you have to trust that they can go out of your classroom being independent reporters, being diligent, being respectful of other teachers' times, being respectful of other students' learning. When I know Tiger TV is at its best is when I'm in my room and there's nobody in there, because that means everybody's out working, getting what they need to get, Sorry. We don't care. So, it is Thursday, which means we should be wrapping up everything for the show tomorrow. The script should be updated, Excel sheet should be updated, video should be done and looked over, right? I know we have that little flashing graphic thing for the lower thirds that happens sometimes. After you export it, check it to make sure it ain't doing that. That way we ain't gotta export it again on Friday, right? Double check everything. And then we'll make sure everything's loaded in and ready to go for tomorrow. Does anybody have any questions? All right, well, we know what we got to do today, so let's go do it. We're still gonna go cam 1 to cam.
Are we switching hands?
Yes.
While I'm talking? How will I know which one is which? Like, how will I know which one's coming out? Which one's starting? One? I get nervous, but it is something I want to do in the future, so I put a lot of extra pressure on myself. But I get really nervous if I like stutter or like if the thing goes out. But I try to remember that I've only been doing this a few months, and it's really not the biggest end of the world, but I don't want to inconvenience myself and the rest of the team. So I do try really, really hard to keep my head on straight and do the best I can. This is our outdoor event that will be held in the AHS courtyard.
Wait, Aubrey, why are you?
All failed.
Are you not filming?
He was like,
All right, everybody can hear me?
can you hear me?
No.
Yeah.
Tashawn, when you do a countdown, after 3, just use your hands.
Got it. That's right. And then at the end, I accidentally did a shirt brown actually, so I can't even see what you did. It's a pencil mark. Really, like, oh
Okay, all right, start talking.
Everyone.
Here's your weather update. Light intro, rest of the day weather. Read off the screen. That's it for weather. When we come back, we will hear from photometers, the latest news. You are watching Tiger TV.
All right, that's good.
So before we start, and before everyone gets inside, gets on their places, I turn on my stuff and equipment, turn on the microphones for the anchors and for the receiving headphones that we use to talk to each other and communicate. And what I do, it's basically I click a button, adjust the audio if it's too loud, if it's peaking, which means if it's like scratching out, if it's too loud. And that's basically what I do.
Sawyer, for you, we're gonna start on cam 1 like we usually do, and then we are gonna go to cam 2 like we usually do for Reese.
Okay.
So yeah, we'll still do a like look to her right. So those what 6? Well, yeah. And then she'll just look over and then bam, run a new camera, right? All right, everybody ready?
Yep.
All right, let's do this thing. This should be our simplest should we ever do.
Yeah.
All right. Anchors ready? Everybody out there ready?
Oh crap.
Okay.
Sorry.
Here we go. Ian, start recording. All right, here we go. Cueing anchors in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Auto. Cue anchor.
Hello, Auburn High School. I'm Reese. Time for yearbooks to be passed out. Stick around for more information about yearbook distribution day.
Next.
Next up, girls soccer has major successes in spring sports are now.
Cue anchor.
Hello, Auburn High School. I'm Reese Thrower, and you're watching information about yearbook distribution day. All that and more on this episode is
Watch change cameras.
award-winning news show and leader in Auburn news.
Wait, stop.
55 to 3:35 p.m. This is an outdoor event that will be held in the AHS courtyard.
Seniors, join us for the morning by FCS will start at 6:45 and our keynote speakers will begin at 7 o'clock. We hope from 3:45 until 5 p.m. In the AHS Counseling Center, we'll be changing passwords and that will be going faster. We have to prepare for some spring.
4, 3, 2, 1. Auto. Cue anchor.
Also students who have applied for the hospital and
Full screen?
for the upcoming school year are required to attend a mandatory meeting with Southern Union on May 15th at 8:15 a.m. in room 103.
Lose it.
Please see Ms. Osborne if you have any questions.
Take.
The technical division at Southern Union
Full
has
screen.
an additional summer adventure to see learn a skid steer to precision
Right there, end zone.
I should make them start over. That's what I should do.
We don't got time for that.
Oh, I got tomorrow. You think I want to cancel our party? Alright, let's pack it up.
Alright, that's on.
So I just threw that up there. I was so excited.
Just give it.
That was terrible, and I know